Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
And welcome to the Comic Queens podcast. I'm Alex.
And I'm Annie. And today, Alex and I are excited to kind of keep the merriment going. We had a lot of fun playing the story randomizer game, so we're kind of wanting to do another fun one. And what better way to do it than by making a naughty or nice list for characters from our favorite webcomics?
'Tis the season.
'Tis the season to be naughty or nice.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. But so today, Alex and I have put together a list of characters from stories we've both read and from stories that we've read on our own. The goal is going to be to sort these characters into the naughty or nice list. We'll have some justifications along the way. And once we get to the ones that we've done solo and we show each other pictures of these characters, no context, we'll see how the other people decide to sort them and see if they're close to correct.
We're also posting these pictures on Instagram, so you can follow along with us and see if you agree if the characters are naughty or nice.
Yeah, so we are going to go ahead and jump right in. To start out, we'll go through some of the characters from stories we've both read. And I am starting out with one that I think might be a little controversial for you, Alex.
Okay.
Gia Han from Maybe Meant to Be.
Naughty.
I think she's nice.
She's not.
Okay, why?
Okay. I think that she needs to grow up a little bit. And
Does that make her naughty?
No, not necessarily, but the way that she handles situations, she doesn't handle them well. She handles them in a naughty way.
It's a lot of miscommunication.
Yeah.
I think.
When I think about that story and I think about her, I just don't think that she's a good character.
Okay.
So I would put her on the naughty list.
Okay. I think she's nice.
Yeah. And I don't mean like a good character as in a well-written character. I mean like a good character as in a
Like morally good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got you.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Okay.
You can put her on the naughty list. She'll be on my nice list for now.
Okay, so the first one that I have is Chu Chen from My Male Harem. Do you remember him? Let me show the picture.
You have to show me the picture.
Okay.
Is Chu Chen the really sweet one?
No, he's the slutty one.
Oh my god. For story purposes, you would think I'd say naughty, but I'm putting him on the nice list.
Oh my gosh, I'm putting him on the naughty. Because, okay, here's the thing. You may not remember this, but he's scheming. He wants to be the number one husband.
Why is that wrong? He wants to be a good husband.
I mean, just go back and look at some of the panels. They give him evil face, where he's like actively scheming.
Okay, evil face can be kind of a misleading thing sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nice people can have scheming faces. Exhibit A.
He's doing a little too much scheming.
I just think
And here's
that
the thing,
his goal to be a good husband.
No, his goal is not to be a good husband. His goal is to have a luxurious life by being the best husband.
That's great. Win-win.
I'm just saying, inherently naughty, even if he is a nice character.
Fine. I guess you're right. I do love him, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Naughty list.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right. Give me your next one.
Okay, so my next one, I think this one will be like very clear. Ian Nottingham from Redemption of Earl Nottingham.
I don't know. I want to say probably naughty.
Really?
I don't know.
I'm saying nice.
I think I'm a more harsh judge than you are.
Thank God I'm not Santa.
Yeah.
Let's just put that out there.
Or me. Nobody would get presents.
You're giving everyone coal,
Yeah.
and I'm the little angel on everyone's shoulders. You're the little devil.
That's
fine.
fit. That
I think
fits.
That's fit. That checks out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying nice. Why do you say naughty for Ian?
I don't know. I guess I'm thinking of him in the past, not him in the present. So I'll switch to nice.
Okay. Yeah, I think like him in the present, it's very different circumstances. He was like very mentally unwell
Yeah.
in the past.
Yeah.
And I still don't even feel like that was like his fault. It was all of the circumstances like coming together But the story is like now in this current present.
Yeah, you're right.
So
Okay. He's
yeah.
nice.
Okay. So yeah, he gets a present. Sorry to Gia and Shuchen.
Okay.
They don't get presents.
No, they don't. Absolutely, we will agree on this one.
Okay.
Fetishu from Bloody Sweet.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
So nice. He gets all the presents.
He gets every present ever in the world.
And I put him on this list because I'm staring at my beautiful copies of Bloody Sweet that I have as the physical books now. So
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's completed.
I know.
So, as like a nice little disclaimer, if you didn't know, Bloody Sweet does have in-print volumes, and there are only 4 of them.
Yeah.
And you can own the entire series and bonus episodes that didn't exist in the online releases.
And the covers are really well done where they fit together as little pictures.
They're so pretty.
I love them. So go purchase those.
Yeah, Fetishu is nice, even though, I mean, very morally gray, but overall as a character,
He's nice.
just good in his heart.
He's a good character.
Yeah. Oh. Now I'm never gonna recover. I'm just gonna be like Fetishu the whole episode. Okay, so the next one for me is Alicia Melfont from Rewriting My Tragic Ending.
I think nice.
Yeah, I think nice. She schemes a lot. I know that it's because of her past.
Yeah.
And she's trying to redo everything.
I guess I'm giving her a pass because she knows what would happen if she didn't.
Yeah.
And it would be death.
Yeah.
And she also is doing a lot of stuff to help her nephew.
She does love her nephew.
So I'm saying she's nice.
Yeah, she's nice. I'll give it to her.
Okay.
She gets to be on the nice list this year.
I think this is going to be a fun one.
Okay.
Renea from Wish Upon a Husband.
Nice.
Naughty.
Nice.
She has 2 husbands and they don't know about each other. That's naughty.
Here's the thing. To me, she's kind of secretly a tragic character.
But she's still naughty.
Step back. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a loveless marriage. You're trying so hard to make it work. You made a wish that you didn't realize would turn out the way that it did. Like, it wasn't her goal. Like, she was literally just like, oh man, this statue's giving me attention. I wish that you were my husband. As in, like, I wish my real husband now loved me like that. Because she made a wish, and it was for her husband to love her forever. And it backfired.
But she hurt Beldemir's feelings so bad by not telling him.
Yeah, she did.
And he is a great character.
Baldemir is a good character. But she had the best of intentions.
Yeah, I guess, but...
And then she was just, like, so taken by the fact that she finally had a husband that loved her. And she was like, I want to break things off with my current husband.
But she should have told Beldemir from the beginning what was going on.
Yeah.
And that she was trying to get out of her loveless marriage. And then they could have lived in the cottage together happily ever after. So I'm just saying, naughty. It's not the fact that she has been put in this situation. It's how she's handling it.
Fine.
Nobody gets presents in this household.
Call for you.
Except for Fetishu.
Yeah, except for Fetishu. And Ian.
And Ian.
And Ian.
Yeah.
Okay. just had to clarify. Yeah. Okay, so. Oh, Alicia also got presents.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's like a 50-50.
Yeah.
And last is Croche from Dragon Daily.
Ooh. Nice? I think nice.
I think nice.
Yeah.
He's cold.
Yeah.
He's cold and secretive.
Yeah.
But he's not a bad.
And he's not really
person.
hurting anyone with his secrets that I remember.
Yeah. In the more recent episodes, he's been a little bit more problematic.
Oh, okay. I'm a little behind on this one. So where I'm at, he's pretty nice.
But to be fair, the secrets that he's keeping in the more recent episodes, he's doing as sort of a method of protection. The method that he's using to go about it, not ideal.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
we're
think-
going nice?
I think nice.
Okay.
You know. He's just a sweet little dragon.
He really is.
You can't really argue with that. But
All right, last one here. Carlton from The Fallen Duke and the Knight Who Hated Him.
Naughty.
Naughty?
Naughty.
I was going to say nice. Why naughty?
Because he's just on his own personal vendetta to defeat all of these people that don't agree with him.
Isn't he working for one of the princes, though?
No, I think it's for him. He's just trying to take over everything.
No, I think he's working for one of the princes.
I don't think he is. Maybe if the story hadn't been on hiatus for over a year.
This is why I put this one on here, so that we could say, please, the powers that be, bring this one back. This would be the greatest Christmas present in the entire world if they would just bring this story back.
Alex is really subtle.
I have no chill, and I just want to keep reading this one.
Yeah, I can't blame you there. Here's my thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
His care for Lewison is true.
Mm-hmm.
But you can be evil or like have a bad vendetta and still like care about one person. And he really only cares about one person. Here's the thing. I love him for it. Well, he's a little naughty.
I guess.
You're like, he can't be naughty because I love him. No.
That's actually what I was thinking.
That's actually probably why we love him.
Yeah, probably.
A little bit. Secretly, underneath it all. It's okay. We'll give him coal, but he can just use it to start the fire in our hearts.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Especially when they decide to release new episodes.
Please.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Please.
Just saying. If we had any power here, we would do it.
Yeah.
So, now I think we're going to move on. We're going to do some characters and sort them into the naughty or nice list.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to give you a name and a picture.
Yes.
These are characters you haven't seen or read about. I'm not going to tell you the story that it's about because I may have talked to you about these stories.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going in blind. But just picture alone, like really assess. And then I want you to give me a classification. These are mostly ones where it's like pretty blatantly obvious.
Yeah. That was
Maybe.
nice of you.
Maybe. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Alex, I'm showing you picture number 1. This is Do-won Sa.
I think he's naughty.
Yeah, no, he's on the nice list.
Oh.
He's like the biggest green flag in maybe any story we've ever read.
What is he from?
He is from Full Volume.
Okay. Haven't read that.
I know you haven't. The story's on Leeson. It's completed. It is a boy love about this man who's continuing to get his neighbor's mail.
Mm-hmm.
And he finds out that the neighbor is also a cam boy that he's desperately in love with. And then he finds out that cam boy has really terrible circumstances. And he basically spends all of his time and money and energy working to make this guy's life better. And they fall in love.
Okay. He sounds nice.
He is a very nice person. They have so many scenes throughout this story where he is making the most evil faces. Like, it is hysterical because he's just so nice. Like, literal teddy bear. The scene directly after the picture that I've just showed you, he's like prancing around the kitchen in a pink apron cooking breakfast for Bomb.
Adorable.
It's precious. So, I kind of tricked you.
That's okay.
But Do-won Sa is definitely nice list, but, you know, he's got a little naughty side.
Okay. So. This is Lawrence.
Oh. Nice list?
Naughty.
No! You tricked me.
I did trick you. It's the cutest little picture of him. But here's the thing, though. This is from Adopting a Zombie. He's happy because he has found a zombie to capture and perform experiments on to hopefully find a cure. But then he does kind of make a cure, so now this zombie is not a zombie anymore. It's like someone who he can communicate with, but he's still doing experiments and keeping him in his house.
Oh, no.
But he's happy about it.
What platform did you read this one on?
This is on Webtoon. It's pretty new.
Okay.
There are not many, there's like less than 10 episodes out.
Okay.
So Easy to catch up on. Super fun. I'm definitely going to keep reading this one.
Wow, he must really be naughty because that picture, not obvious.
Yeah.
At all. Okay, so the next picture that I'm going to show you is Chanrak.
Naughty.
She's nice.
Oh. I thought you were going to try and trick me again.
No. So Chanrak is from an Enemies to Lovers called Just Peachy. It is the cutest story ever.
Mm-hmm.
Chanrak is a sage, and the peach that she's holding in this picture is like this magical peach that allows you to live for 1,000 years. You get it when you complete all of your studies and you've basically graduated on and you're able to become this sage and you're gifted it. But she drops the peach into the human realm. And so she spends the story trying to get it back and realizes that a human ate the peach and got like all of this charm and everything else from it. And so the only way for her to extract the powers from this is to have this guy fall in love with her. And then she can absorb some of the powers too. So it's her learning how to be human.
Yeah.
And like falling in love at the same time. She's so cute.
I mean, she looks cute. I just,
You thought I was tricking you.
I thought you were going to trick me again.
No. Would I ever?
Yes.
Okay. Well, at least we've gotten that out of the way.
Okay, here's my second one. This is Buddy.
Naughty.
He's naughty.
Woo!
This is Buddy from Cinderella Boy.
Okay.
This is on Webtoon, and this is a story about Chase, and he finds a magical key that lets him enter into stories so that he can get power from these stories, and eventually he'll have enough power to make a wish.
Okay.
And Buddy is also in the stories, and Buddy just goes into the same stories that Chase is in and follows him around and tries to like ruin the story for him so that he doesn't get the magic. Mm-hmm. And he's also trying to steal the key from Chase because he has other keys. There's more of them.
Oh my gosh.
So
he is evil.
He's naughty. Yeah.
Yeah. He's cute though. Pretty big fan.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So the next character that I have for you is here, and her name is Eugen.
Naughty.
Yes. This girl is pure evil.
Yeah, she looks like it.
I think the picture, she looks pretty nice.
No.
But she's got an
No.
evil vendetta.
See, her face, it's like she's trying to look nice, but she just doesn't quite get it
Yeah.
in the picture.
Understandable.
Yeah.
So, Eugen is from a story called I Adore You, Teacher. Eugen is this like late high school student getting tutored by like a freshman in college for her final exams. And she has a crush on her tutor and finds out that her tutor has been sleeping with her professor. So she kind of starts blackmailing her tutor and is like, if you don't start liking me, then I'm going to ruin your entire college career because I know you're sleeping with your professor.
Oh my gosh.
So she says, like, you're either going to sleep with me or I'm going to, like, ruin your entire college career and reputation. Extremely evil and self-absorbed.
Yeah.
But she's pretty adorable.
She looks pretty evil.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think she looks pretty cute.
I can see right through that. Okay, here is my next one. This is Luna.
Nice.
She is nice.
Aw.
So this is from Planetarium. I've talked about this one a while ago when we did our work series. Mm-hmm. And so this is just about the solar system as a corporation. You know, I love all of those corporation ones, so had to include this one.
Oh, I know. I love it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love the red eyes. And I know you tried to trick me.
I did. I did try to trick you with this one. She doesn't normally have red eyes. She's angry in this picture.
Okay.
And that's why she has the red eyes. But, like, she's the main character, and she is friends with Soul. But Soul's ex-wife is causing issues, and then Soul kind of tells her that she needs to not say that they were hanging out. And, you know, it's all kind of like workplace drama.
Yeah. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will move forward. This next character that I'm about to show you is named Elviniris.
Okay. I'm going to guess nice.
This man is scum of the earth.
Really? I just guessed
hate
nice.
his hideous blonde
Oh my
hair.
gosh. I guessed nice because I've guessed naughty for all of the rest of them.
I sense a trend.
Yeah.
Okay, Elviniras is one of the characters that really threw me for a loop. He's from False Confession, which I know I've briefly talked about on the podcast. But the general story is that this girl has magical power, more like spiritual power, I guess, that helps her to heal others. And these two different like factions of almost like the military are both after her power. So you have this group of paladins versus the groups of knights that are trying to work with her. And they end up joining forces and taking her on an expedition to help her heal the troops and just to make sure that, you know, if people get injured on the way, that she can take care of them. They have a bunch of other spiritual mages as well. Elviniras is the head of the paladins, and he's also a crown prince. And she immediately falls desperately in love with Elviniras, who can tell that she loves him. And so he leads her on, thinking like it will keep her mental health well and that she'll be able to perform better and help heal people faster. And she says, like, I have a crush on you. Like, do you like me back? And she's like, because I feel like you don't. Like, you almost pity me. And he's like, oh, is it that obvious? And he's secretly a dick. Like, everyone looks at him like a ray of sunshine.
Yeah.
Because that's what he looks like.
He does look like a ray of sunshine.
It's hard to find a picture of him where he genuinely looks evil.
Yeah.
So that's just how he looks throughout the story. And it's very, I don't know. It's just, it throws you for a loop every single time.
Yeah.
But I hate him.
Fair enough.
He could never show back up. And I'd be like, I don't even care if that's
It's
a
too
loophole in the
soon.
story. Yeah. It's too soon. You came back too soon.
All right. Next one. This is Slade.
I kind of want him to be naughty. He's just laying there smoking his cigarette.
This is my favorite picture out of all the pictures I'm going to show you.
Okay. I'm going to say naughty.
He's nice.
Aw, even better for my mental health, probably.
So this is Haze Shift. Haze Shift is on Webtoon. This one is actually not creating right now, but the creator did post that they are working on an original version of this. So it will come
exciting.
back. Yeah, I'm super excited for when this comes back because it's such a good story. It's basically about a post-apocalyptic world where there's kind of the people who live in the good part of town and the people who live in the bad part of town where there's no like electricity or schools or anything. It's kind of just fend for yourself. And Slade makes, when he's a child, he makes a friend with someone who lives on that other side of the fence. And so they become really close. And then if you show up with any sort of physical difference or like, so Slade is actually going blind, and because he's going blind, he has to get sent to this special school, and he's not allowed to, like, be a part of society anymore. So the reason that he's here is because he's joined this, like, military faction that you can only join if you're a part of the group that is not a part of main society.
Okay.
So it's a really good story. It's a sad story, but the art is gorgeous. I love this one.
I'm really excited for it to become an originals because I remember you telling me about
Yes.
this as a Canvas series. And I'm going to probably have to read it, especially when they re-release. It's probably the best time to get caught up.
Yeah, I'll make a special announcement when it does become an original so that we can all read along as it comes out
I think that's perfect.
and support the creator.
Yes, of course. Okay, so I will move to my next character. This is Sabi.
This one's tricky. I think nice.
Here's the thing. Sabi is such a complex character. I don't know genuinely if I can say one or the other because she's both. So, you may have remembered me talking about this one. Sabi is the main character for Tale of the Frost Flower.
Oh, yeah.
She is such a tragic character. The series starts out, she's this young girl. She's like 16 and she's getting her coming of age ceremony. She has her best friend and he's so like willing to celebrate with her, get all her friends together. Her family's like, wow, you're becoming a woman. You know, we'll have to come up with plans for you to marry because it was back in a feudal era. And that was basically what she was there for. She was cousin to the emperor. And so like that was just her role, was she was eventually going to have to find somebody to marry and just be a wife. She is desperately in love with her best friend. And her cousin, the soon-to-be new emperor, ends up putting her in a very precarious situation that makes it look like they slept together. And he did this on purpose because he wanted to marry her to have a higher position of power. And she goes a little cuckoo.
Yeah.
She ends up, like, going to her best friend to try to see what she can do to fix this. She's like, can we run away together? And she's panicking because she's just had her coming of age ceremony and now her family's telling her she's betrothed to her cousin.
Yeah.
And her family is not backing her up. Like her dad is, and he ends up getting imprisoned by the current emperor for treasonous purposes.
Yeah.
And so she realizes like she is stuck between a rock and a hard place. She ends up stealing her best friend's family heirloom, which is like this orb that was gifted to them by the dragons. And she doesn't know what to do with it, and she eats it. And it ends up giving her the power of these dragons, and she burns down the entire palace with everyone in it. So her cousin that framed her passes away, everyone else. And she goes on a murdering spree.
Yeah.
But her best friend works to reform her and like bring her back to her regular self and is trying to extract these dragon powers. And you do see that glimmer of her being just a regular scared girl. It is so hard to classify her as one or the other because she wasn't really fully in control of the dragon's powers. And so it's hard to really say that she meant to do that.
Well, you have to pick one. What are you picking?
I'm going to put her on the naughty list. But
That's fair.
But the thing is, like, honest to goodness, she could go either way.
Yeah.
And in more recent chapters, you're like, I see you so much more as human. Kind of like how we wanted Vincent to be good. But, like, she actually genuinely has some
Her
good.
friend was like, I can change you, and it worked.
Yeah, you know.
Giving the rest of us false hope.
False hope for all the rest of the naughty characters we're trying to reform.
Now, this one, is this a completed series?
It is not. It's
Okay.
still ongoing. It has, like, 108 episodes.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit longer, but I love this series.
Yeah.
And the art is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of the one that you were reading.
Pal J.
Pal
Yeah.
J. Child of Winter. Yeah. So I think that you would love it.
Yeah. It's been on my list since you told me to read it the first time. I just haven't read it yet.
Yeah, that's how our list goes, to be honest.
Okay, here's my next one. This is Amma.
Nah, something about that smirk is bad. She's naughty.
She's naughty.
Yeah.
She is. So this is Amaliel, or Amma, and she's from 23-4, which I knew if I picked one of the angels from that one, like one of the three main angels, you would know. She is their boss.
She's the one who has the really weird practices.
Yes, and so that's why I'm classifying her as naughty. She's not a morally bad character. She just is making bad decisions. And she's putting the younger angels out to work in areas where they should not be working and before they're ready, and training kind of in a manner that is not really good or helpful and just trying to like speed things along, and it's not going well. And they try and tell her like, this is too much, it's too hard, we're doing this, it's not working, and like I can't beat this person, or this training is not working. And she's just like, well, too bad. So
Yeah, no, she's naughty.
yeah, she's a little naughty.
Yeah, well, good. Cole for you. It's been decided. Alex and Annie have spoken. Okay. So the next person that I would like to introduce you to is Yunnan Jung.
Nice.
Absolutely not. This beautiful man may have you fooled.
He is beautiful.
But let me tell you, there is no morally gray anything about him.
See, he's got the silver hair, and I just always assume nice with the silver hair.
You just like the silver hair.
I do. We've got our rouge.
we do
We've
have
got
a rouge.
Norman. I think that there's more. There has to be more.
I know that there's more.
But those are my top two that come to mind.
I mean, yeah, it's really hard. Norman from Rewriting My Tragic Ending, biggest green flag ever.
Yeah. Rouge, too.
Yeah, Rouge too. So, the reason Yunnan Jung is naughty, he is from a story called Ghostly Vendetta, which I don't know if I've talked to you about much.
I've heard the name, but I don't remember any description.
Okay. So the story is actually about Han Gyul. He is a former child actor, and his parents get into a terrible car accident. They die, and he gets a giant scar across his face, and he's basically unhireable. Like, everyone just brands him as like, I can't possibly have this person in my movie. Like, he just doesn't look right anymore. And so he loses everything in an instant, and he's trying to get back on his feet and becomes extremely jealous of the fact that there's a new up-and-coming star. He starts out as a child actor and continues to stay famous throughout his adulthood. His name is Yunnan Jung. You find out that there is a red string of fate that connects the two of them. But you also find out that the string of fate that's connecting them is two different colors. And Yunnan Jung kind of pulled some strings in the demonic realm to sever the ties that Han Gyul had with his actual fated person, because he wanted to be the fated person with Han Gyul instead.
Oh.
And he ends up accidentally cursing Han Gyul to a terrible life. No real good intentions there. It all just kind of comes from jealousy and selfishness.
Yeah.
But he's really pretty.
He is really pretty.
So he's a 0, but he do got that face.
He does have that silver hair. All right. This is Lyra.
I think she's nice.
She is nice.
Yay! I'm doing so good.
You're doing so much better than me. So she is from Siren's Lament. This is actually one of the first ones that I read on Webtoon.
Mermaids.
Yeah. It's mermaids. And essentially what happens is that she gets her heart broken and she falls into the water, and sirens can see like glowing heartbroken hearts, and they will come and try and take your soul so that they can become a person and you'll be a siren. So she falls into the ocean. A siren does this to her, and it doesn't work all the way though. Like, he becomes a human, but he's like half siren. So if he's in the water, he's a siren. If he's on the land, he's a human.
Kind of like the H2O show.
Yes. And she has the same thing where if she gets in the water, she turns into a siren. But on land, she is human.
Okay.
And so they're trying to figure out, okay, how do we both become human fully instead of either one of us being a siren? And the other thing is, when you turn into a siren, you lose all memory of your previous life. So you don't, and she hasn't lost all memory of her life because whatever he didn't fully
Take effect.
take effect. So she hasn't lost all her memory, but every other siren who she runs into doesn't have a memory. So it kind of contributes to that mystery. No one knows like who is the original siren or what their previous life was, how they ended up in this situation. They just all of a sudden are a siren in the ocean. And this one, it's so good. It's a daily pass, but I was actually thinking, I read it before it was a daily pass. I might just purchase it again. It's on Webtoon, and I loved this one.
I don't think there's anything bad with purchasing it.
Yeah.
I'm a terrible influence. I sat there on the Black Friday deal for Leeson and was like, $100? A steal. So, yeah, no judgment. I say buy the series. And if it comes out in print, you can buy that too.
I definitely will.
I believe you.
Me with my 2 copies of Lore Olympus.
2 full copies
Yes.
of the entire series. It's honestly impressive at this point.
I'm pretty happy with it.
Okay, so we are in our second to last groupings of characters.
Yes.
And I'm starting it out with Elaine.
Nice.
Yes. Elaine is from The Blind Prince, which is one of my favorite webcomics right now.
Mm-hmm.
It is just now ended for season 2, so if you haven't caught up already, it's a great time to do so. But this story revolves around Elaine, who has what her mother calls a curse on her. She has these bird feathers that grow out of her arms, and it gets worse and spreads when she gets really stressed or isn't in control of her emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, they live in a time and place where she goes to balls and she's able to wear long gloves and hide it for the most part. But she's being courted by one of her friends, and he ends up proposing to her and asks to put the ring on her hand. And when she goes to accept the proposal, she's so excited that she's not quite controlling her emotions properly.
Mm-hmm.
And the feathers start to sprout on her arms, and she freaks out her fiance now, who ends up pushing her into this magical realm where you can go in but you can't come back.
Mm-hmm.
And basically like condemns her to having to live in this magical realm that she's unfamiliar with, saying she's a monster and calling her these awful things. But the entire story is about her personal growth and finding her worth and not focusing on how she looks. And the entire time she finds like the real people who appreciate her for who she is and not caring about differences. It's so cute and I love her.
I know this is one that you love. I think this one just came back, right?
Yeah, so it's beautiful.
Yes.
I love, love, love it. Elaine is perfect. And if you haven't read it, catch up. Alex.
Okay. I'm just realizing, I think this one is a giveaway. I think you're going to know it no matter what.
Okay.
This is Thetis. No? Okay.
No. I mean, I know where it's from. Just from looking at the picture, I know it's Lore Olympus.
Yeah.
Very unique art style.
Yes.
I think she's evil. Naughty?
She is naughty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She is Zeus's mistress and secretary.
I mean, let's be real. Who wasn't Zeus's mistress?
Yeah, but she's like one of the ones who schemes, and she wants to be the only mistress. And she also, so she has her, quote, best friend, who is Minth, who is the one who is with Hades in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And she gives Minth bad advice and gets Minth drunk.
Purpose?
On purpose. Because at first, like, she's kind of like, okay, Minth is my friend, but I'm doing better than her. And then once Minth starts to, like, want to get in a healthy relationship with Hades and, like, make it official or whatever, she gets jealous of Minth. And so to kind of bring her back down, she gives her bad advice and gets her drunk so that she misses her date with Hades. And that kind of leads to a lot of events happening where her and Hades are no longer together. So she's just kind of, you know, she kind of causes commotion and
Is a bad friend.
she's a bad friend, and she is, you know, purely self-motivated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like her.
Yeah, me either.
Look at that face and the blue lighting around her.
I know.
Evil.
This was the nicest looking picture I could find of her. So that tells you something.
So you tried to trick me.
I tried to trick you, but it's hard with her because she just kind of smirks all the time. She's like,
She's just kind of evil.
yeah.
It's hard to hide that sometimes.
It really is.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're on our last round. Last but very much not least, I don't think this is a character you've ever seen, and I don't think I've ever talked to you about this story.
Okay.
So I'd like to introduce you to Prince Changwon.
Nice.
The nicest.
Okay.
Nice list all the way. Give him all of the presents. Along with Fetishu. I am desperately in love with this 2D man. So, Prince Changwon is from a story called Disguised Desires.
No, you've not talked about that.
This story is so good. It's still releasing right now. It's on Leeson. But the story revolves around this girl, Huiyan. She is betrothed to Prince Changwon when she's about 18 years old. They're set to be married, and a huge disruption happens in the palace, and her entire family is gone after for treason. She's very, not in the know. Literally, people are just coming and savagely killing her family, setting all of their land on fire, everything. And so she runs away and disguises herself, because really, at that point, it's just about survival. And she knows that her family's innocent. They would never go against the crown prince or the imperial family. So she just tries to make a life for herself, disguises herself as a man, and just lives as a peddler of fine materials like silk. However, she is reunited with Prince Changwon, who everyone kind of has made all these rumors about. They say he's a playboy and that he's all over the place, and maybe he shouldn't be in charge of the palace because he's supposed to be taking over the throne when his father's really sick. And he ends up running into Huiyan saying, I can see through your disguise and I know that you're a girl. And Huiyan has really conflicting emotions about the fact that they end up falling in love while she's pretending to be this guy. And even though he knows that she's a girl, she's like, but you don't know that I'm Huiyan. And I really wish that you had cared about our betrothal because I fell in love with you while we were courting each other. And you find out that the entire time he's known that it's Huiyan. He just doesn't want to say it out loud and potentially compromise her. And there's a huge internal revolt where his stepbrother is trying to take over the throne instead of him, even though it's his rightful place. And so he goes, I will make this a peaceful place where we can finally get married and be happy together.
Aww.
It is so sweet. I love the whole story. He is wonderful and perfect. He can do no wrong in my eyes.
All the presents.
All of the presents to him. He can just literally have everything. It's fine.
Okay, so the last one that we have here is Jigeon.
Okay. I think you might, I don't know, you might trick me with this one.
All right, we'll see.
Is he nice?
He's naughty.
Damn it.
So he is from Tied to You.
Okay.
And so Tied to You is a red string of fate. What happens is everyone has a ring, on their ring finger. And when you run into your person as an adult, you can no longer, once you turn 18, then you're this happens to you. But it's not until you run into your fated person.
Yeah.
And when you run into them, you don't necessarily know who it is right away, but you can't sleep peacefully without this person being by your side. So Wuxio is the main character, and he is in love with Jigeon's younger brother, who is his best friend. So there's a little bit of love triangle action going on here. And Jigeon tricks Wuxio a lot.
Sounds like Wuxio needs to get smarter. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he just he puts a tracker on his phone to find out where he is, and then he lies to him about all these different things to try and make himself look better. But then I'm gonna ruin it for you. So if you don't want spoilers for this, fast forward.
This one's on Tappy Toon, right?
Yeah. Do you want spoilers for this? There's
I'll probably
a physical
still read
copy.
it anyways.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll still
Okay.
read it anyways.
So at the end, Wuxio confronts him and says, like, I know you did all of this stuff, and I need you to leave me alone. And, I mean, they can't be apart forever because they need each other to sleep. But Ji-gyeon is like, okay, I'll leave you alone. And when he comes back and they, like, have their resolution and make up, he tells Wuxio, I did all of this knowing that you would eventually find out because I wanted you to fall in love with me as, like, my craziest self.
You know what?
I kind of love it.
I love it too. I mean, naughty.
Yeah, naughty. He's naughty.
But I mean, I kind of like that.
I do too.
Since when don't we love a naughty character? We're out here trying to save murderers. So, who knows? It's just us, I guess, as people.
Yep.
So, you know, that works. I don't know. I like that energy. At least he's honest.
Yeah.
I will say it took a lot for me to not put Damien Thies on here.
Yeah. I mean, we all know
That he is perfect.
that he is naughty.
He's perfectly naughty.
Fair enough.
He's a 0, but it's the season of giving. You just gotta, you know, gotta appreciate the man's skills.
Okay.
No, honestly, in the most recent season, he's even more unhinged. So,
yeah.
anyways, thank you all so much for following along while we sorted all these characters into the naughty or nice list. I hope that everybody is getting presents this year. But Alex and I are probably not. We're probably getting Cole. We're getting Cole and more terrible, morally gray stories that we are so in love with.
Yes.
So we wouldn't really want it any other way. But thank you all so much for joining us. We'll make sure that we put all of the names of the stories and the characters in the description so that you can follow along if you're not familiar with any of them. But we're looking forward to talking to you all in the next one.
Goodbye.
Bye.